Well, hey guys, my name is DJ FM. I'm here with the Cummins brothers. This is Chris, Eric, and Jason, and this is the C3 Experience.
Let's go.
Welcome, everybody. We hope you enjoy the show. We're going to be talking about the 1990s, guys. I mean, this is the era we grew up in. It's what we love. Everything from music to movies to cartoons, toys, candies. I mean, anything you can think of that was available in the 90s, that happened in the 90s, that's what we're going to be talking about tonight and through the rest of our podcast. So stick around and we hope you enjoy. So what I'd like to do, get started on, hey, let's talk about, what we love about the 90s, how did it influence y'all?
You said what we love them. They were like, who would we love? Huh?
Absolutely everything.
Yeah,
Come on, there's four dudes talking here about the 90s. Come on. What's the first thing we're going to talk about? Come on, guys. The girls, right?
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know for me in high school, I tried to date everybody I possibly could.
I'm talking about the ones we crushed on that were behind the screen, man. I mean, okay. No, man, the crushes that we had on the actors and actresses. He's getting with the. Yeah, you can't beat that, man.
Oh yeah, crushes from real life crushes to your favorite character on a movie or a TV show or whatever it was. Man, it's a lot. It's a lot to go through. It's a lot to talk about.
I remember one of Eric's
so much
crushes.
stuff happened in the 90s. That I think we have all different. Oh yeah,
who's that?
Marissa Tomei.
Uh-oh, here we go. I want to hear it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Good.
So let me explain a little bit. Jason is in a different county,
yes,
a different realm, if you will.
Apparently.
His internet is a little slow, so he's going to be lagging just a scotch. So y'all just Jason, we're not going to hold this against you, brother, but
I'll stay mute.
Back
I'll just be the pretty face.
It's just not the same since you went away.
My first experience with Marissa the Beauty.
Man, Marissa Tomei.
Tomei, of course, was I think my cousin Vinny.
Yeah. Couldn't stand her.
What's not to like? The attitude. What are you even talking about? You couldn't stand her. You're like on another planet right now.
I'm talking. Marissa Tomei reminded me a lot of Fran Drescher. I said,
no way.
Yeah, that's a hot take for sure.
Yeah. Are you serious?
Like with the voice? I mean, just because she's got a Brooklyn accent, I mean, she's not all nasally.
That kills anything, dude. That kills anything. I'm sorry. You put no, nothing at all. But I mean,
what do you got against people?
It doesn't matter, dude. You put that accent on abroad. No, man, it doesn't work sometimes.
You're coming off
have y'all seen? Go ahead. What?
No, you're coming off. You just said broad.
I did. I'm old.
Imagine a baby Dia.
I guarantee.
I mean, we are talking about the freaking 90s.
Yeah, but Marissa Tomei. See ya.
Stop it.
Apparently, we're all old.
I mean, it was exquisite as far as I'm concerned. So
I'll give you that. She was. No, she was not. I'm sorry, but you know what? This is art. This is subjective, so it's okay.
I think Jason's crush was the Little Mermaid.
Absolutely, Ariel.
Oh wow. Okay, so
that long flowing red hair. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to jump in right now and say I copy that. Not the Little Mermaid though, but when I tell people Jessica Rabbit was my freaking movie crush, they're like, were you dropped on your head as a child? I mean, she's not a real human. You know that, right? I don't care. Little 10-year-old me, whatever. I loved her, dude.
Let me guess. You just had a fantasy that, like, you wanted to see if you could make her eyes pop out of her head.
Not with what I'm working with, man. Not with what I'm working with. I'm telling you.
The Irish curse.
The old Irish curse.
Yar. Wait, that's not Irish. That's pirate. I'm an idiot. Jason, how you doing way out there in Egypt land?
Hello.
Let's see if we can find any 90s stuff in this cave.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, look at the pro DJ over there.
No, that was not bro. $37 microphone that has an echo knob on it, bro. Bro, DJ, look at these headphones, bro. They're half.
So Mark, tell
Yeah, bro.
me why are you like nostalgic about the '90s? Like what about the '90s is capturing your interest?
The music.
Yeah.
That had to be the music. But I mean, I'll also say the way we treated each other. But honestly, had to be the music.
Yeah.
Well, I remember the end of music. Like, I remember when TRO went crap. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
sorry, Carson, dude. Like, I watched you, like, Headbangers Ball, all the MTV stuff, and I guess it all went downhill, and MTV stopped playing music videos. But yeah, the music to me, man, it was all the music. That sounded so stupid and like typical like music love. The music, man, from back in the day. That's what I love.
So what was
bro.
your jam though?
We don't know each other that well enough for me to share that. I mean, this is, we're just meeting, guys. I mean, really, I'm just meeting the world here. No, you're gonna laugh at me. It's okay. That's fine. I had a wide variety. But my very first song that I absolutely went ham over was Spin Doctors.
Man, I want to say that was like
Two Princes.
94.
Now, I don't even know what year that came out, man. I mean, we could jump online.
Yeah,
I mean,
92 or 93, I think.
That hook just took me, and yeah. What about y'all? What? I'm on the topic of music right now, so I always stick with that for a second. What music? What was y'all's? What was one of y'all's songs that kind of just like hit your heart, just made you really feel the music and jam to? Chris, go ahead. You first.
I think the song "Alive" by Pearl Jam, and I still claim that's that solo in that song. That's what
gotta
got
be
me.
top 10.
It's that solo hit when I heard it the first time, and I still listen to it on a regular basis. I think that solo is underrated. It doesn't get talked about enough, but I remember listening to that song the first time. I was like, "Holy crap, this is some good stuff." It'd be between that and "Creep" by Radiohead, one of my all-time favorites.
Mm-hmm.
I'd do that whenever I actually go to karaoke. Those two songs right there were like the pinnacle of my upbringing in early 90s music.
Let me see how I don't know, man. Guys, I pulled up "Alive" by Pearl Jam. I got it pulled up on Spotify. I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know how it's going to sound. I'm not even going to try this, guys. I don't know. I don't want to mess with a good thing. We got a good recording going. I don't want to try to play music, but yeah, totally "Alive," bro.
Yeah.
And "Creep." What about you, Jason?
Well, kind of on
Way
the
out in Egypt.
thing. Yeah, exactly. And they say BFE, right? But yeah, just going back to just the grunge era. I mean, I can do the Pearl Jam sentiments. I could do Spoon Man, anything by Soundgarden. Candlebox used to be my jam.
Yeah.
Jane, who was that you sent today, Chris? K's Addiction or whatever that is. That was a great song too. So, but what's
K's Choice.
K's Choice.
Not an addiction.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, for sure. And so, but what's funny is I went from grunge, which is absolutely my all-time favorite type of music is early 90s grunge. But I went from grunge, I went to ska, I went to pop, I went to punk, and I kind of one of the biggest things that I really enjoyed one of the biggest things that I enjoyed about growing up in the 90s is just really trying to figure out your musical taste. And what's cool too is now it's even broader. I mean, I didn't used to listen to country back in the day, but now I do, and I'm enjoying the 90s country too. So, but yeah, I always, it goes back to grunge whenever I'm in the car and I need something to listen to. and I don't know what it is. I just put it on, grunge, 90s grunge, and jam out for a couple hours.
No, it's so funny that you said that, man. Like I was listening, it was all rock and roll to me. It was rock. I was just talking to Moose about this. Moose is my fiance. She's not an actual moose. Her name is Jessica, but she's a petite little girl, a little woman, and it's adorable. So I call her Moose. Anyways, we were talking about this. Like I was all rock and all rap. I didn't really touch on country too much, but nowadays it's kind of weird. I find myself listening to country. I'm digging this new kind of sound they have. I don't know if it's like a little, rap added to it with extra hi-hats or whatever. That's the musician in me talking. But I like it, but I never thought that I'd say that, Eric, what about you, man? What was one of your favorite songs? A couple of them.
Man, so like I remember like I was spending the night with one of my best friends in the world. His name was Jay Johnson. Shout out to Jay if you're out there listening, bud. Hey, the song.
Cool name, by the way, Jay Johnson.
I was not allowed to listen or watch MTV. We did, but like it just wasn't something we did in our house. My mom was super strict. So anytime I had an opportunity to go to a friend's house and spend the night, I did. We stayed up late watching videos. But like I remember like the first time I ever saw, and I think I'll do some research on this and correct myself if I'm wrong, but I think that the first song released by Pearl Jam was Even Flow, in video form anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And so that song came on, and it just, it was like nothing I've ever heard before. Just the grittiness of the guitars and it wasn't polished. It was, and I was an angry young kid. I was 14 when in 1990, and I was, not well-adjusted kid and doing poorly in school, didn't have a ton of friends. And that kind of music just resonated with me. And
I can totally relate to that too.
Yeah. So like Even Flow is probably my introduction into grunge. And I agree with Chris that, grunge is probably my personally favorite music style. And revolution. Because it was a revolution. There's so many great artists that are influenced by, Alice in Chains, which is my all-time favorite grunge band. Screaming Trees,
really.
Soundgarden, anything Soundgarden. Pearl Jam. Their first two albums were phenomenal. They kind of trailed off after that. Nirvana. I appreciated Nirvana, but they weren't like a big influence on me for whatever reason. But yeah,
I can totally agree with that.
I agree with that too.
Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, Mother Love Bone, Screaming Trees, Temple of the Dog. Those were my jams growing up.
And I remember back. What kind of music? For those of y'all who don't know, Chris and I we attempted to make rock music at one point in time. Who was our Jason was our bassist. Yeah.
No, we didn't have a bassist. That was a problem.
I thought
we had Jason Reagan played guitar. You did guitar, drums, and I was vocals. So it was a what we would call a wussified metal because there's no double kick. And
I still don't know. I tried the double kick, bro. I can't do it.
And
I'm still working
it wasn't a full scream, I couldn't do that very well. So there's a little bit of screaming in it, but yeah, that was fun. We actually made a couple of songs and recorded one, but yeah, we never really went anywhere with it.
Didn't we go to someone's house? Am I tripping? But did we go to someone's house and they were eating tacos with buttermilk ranch?
Oh, I don't remember. I remember we practiced in my garage apartment at one point.
Right.
And then we also practiced at
your parents' house.
Yeah. And we also practiced a couple times at my dad's old warehouse for the construction warehouse they had.
I remember that,
Off of Gessner, yeah.
Didn't we store everything up on the roof or something?
No, I don't remember where we stored it.
Yeah, above the office.
Above the office?
Yeah, above the office. That's right. Yeah,
that was a trip, man. Does anybody have pictures of that?
No, man, I wish we did.
Man,
I
that
know I
would
had
have been.
pictures up. Probably had, MySpace was still around. It's probably up there or something. I don't know.
If we'd have known back in the day that hey, we should save pictures. These are like core like freaking memories. We're going to talk about this crap in 20 years or however long ago.
Yep. So actually, I was just pulling up some info on Pearl Jam. Alive was actually what they're talking about is their first song released just a few weeks before 10, the album 10 dropped.
Yeah.
And it was released in 91.
Yeah.
So, but I agree with the Nirvana thing too. I think back then I listened to them a lot.
Yeah.
I loved Nirvana back then, but when I listen to them now, it's like, I might listen to half the song and then I, hit next. I did like them, but I don't think they were as influential for me as, like Pearl Jam and Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, and some of the other groups around.
As far as like musical influence, I'd say for me, I wish I had a cool answer for that.
Yeah.
I wish I could say, well, I know confidently as a drummer, I could say Neil Peart confidently.
Oh, for sure.
Man, that guy right there just had some skill.
Yeah.
He had to move drums to crawl under and get in. It's insane. But I mean, I wish I had a cooler answer for that, man, because I have so many different like influences and stylings that I like. I can't narrow it down to one, but I totally get what you're saying about Nirvana, guys. Like, I appreciate them.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Kurt. For real, man. Courtney, you should rot for what you did. That's just me, man. I mean, conspiracy theorist all the way, brother. You're a terrible, terrible, terrible woman. So, sorry, we can edit that out if y'all want. That's just my own
100% agree,
beliefs
brother.
right there. She totally killed him. Anyways,
yeah,
right. And Michael Jackson's not dead. Wait for the crickets. Wait. Right. So, but y'all laugh at that, right? That's what I get. I get laughter at that, but I don't think he's dead. Talk about another influence right there. That man right there was one of my. I loved Michael Jackson. Yeah. I would dance to Smooth Criminal on my bed and jump off and spin in the air like you see in movies. Like, I was that kid. I did that crap in my room by my freaking self, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's living with Elvis now.
Yeah, I remember I bought the album what was it? Bad, but he had the sequined glove.
Yeah.
And the LP came with that sequined glove, and I would wear it around the house, and I think I was badass.
Dude. Okay. You know what? I think hold up. Did we just become best friends?
Yes.
You want to go do karate in the garage?
Yes.
Bro, I went as Michael. Okay, this was back when I was quite large, right? So I went as an overweight pop singer is what the mask was. They couldn't say Michael Jackson, obviously, for copyright reasons, but it said pop singer. And I got it at Walgreens, of all places. But it was this weird, creepy Michael Jackson looking mask. And it came with glasses, aviators, and a sequin glove.
Yeah, there you go.
And I wore that, and I put my whole outfit together, and I had a little white shirt. I had my little penny loafers on, and I DJ'd that night. There's pictures on my Facebook of me kissing. Yes, please do. Yeah, we'll find this. Yeah, there's one of me kissing my drunk friend who is a male, but he's dressed as a woman. but I'm not really lip on lip. My mask is covering
here, but you do you.
My mask is covering my lips. Josh, I'm sorry, bro. I'm totally outing you, man. Edlin, man, you made a sexy chick and you were drunk, bro. So you wanted to kiss Michael Jackson, so you did, man. And there's video, or there's picture proof. So, but it's I mean, but see, that's the thing, fun
Flip
time,
that.
good stuff.
Clip that chat.
So I got a cover of the guitar solo for Pearl Jam Alive. for fun's sake, let me see if I can screen share this. I don't know copywriting what we can do with it, if it matters, but let's see if this shows up on here.
Let's see what we can do.
Right here.
Let's check on Jason while you're trying to figure that out. Jason, you doing okay over there in Egypt, buddy?
I'm somewhere here. I can hear you sometimes. Can you hear me?
It's our hurricane reporter.
Yeah.
We go now to Jason Cummins in the storm. Jason, are you staying safe out there?
In the big town. Big town.
So here it is.
Oh, here we go. What do we got, Chris? Oh yeah, that guitar solo.
Right here.
That's what's up, man.
Heavily influenced by Stevie Ray Vaughan,
every time I hear it.
I mean, like, is it a rule that, like, whenever, like, men are listening to a guitar solo, they got to do this in air guitar and open their mouth?
Oh, you got to.
I make funny faces when I drum.
I'm telling you, man, this is one of my all-time favorite solos. It geeks me up, man, every time.
You got to get the stank face going, too.
Yeah, who farted face?
Right?
I don't know, it wasn't me, but I'm going to smell it anyways. See, that's epicness right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And nobody's doing shit like that. Nobody.
I mean, they try. It's all freaking electronic stuff now, you know?
No, it's like back then, it blew your mind because nobody was doing stuff like this.
Yeah. Oh man.
So good.
There it is.
Wow.
What's that? String just pop. Oh yeah.
I don't know how to play guitar.
You know what's funny is that
but I can play that whole tune.
Oh my god,
head.
your next song up
A flowery song.
in your head guitar. Sorry. I'm sorry, man. Y'all be going to the 5 Iron Frenzy, dude. I used to jam out 5 Iron Frenzy. So okay, you know how the 9 Inch Nail logo looked, right? Mm-hmm. Remember the NIN?
Five.
So I painted this 5 Iron Frenzy logo on my backpack with whiteout in high school, right?
Oh, nice.
Okay, huge. But in the same way as like the 9 Inch Nails with the FIF, but it was backwards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And under it, I wrote in big letters in whiteout. I said, "Jesus kicked the hell out of me." Right. And let me tell you how much trouble I got in at school for that. Like condoning violence, foul language,
Right.
I mean, like seriously. And then like, I don't know if you guys can see, I used to have tattoos on my knuckles. Yeah. You can kind of see.
Yeah. A little bit.
Yeah. It meant Jesus Christ. And there was a cross and a star. Right. So, I was constantly, bugged by the principal about that. You need to take those off. Sorry, take them off? You don't know what a tattoo is, do you? Sorry.
It's permanent. It doesn't wipe
It's in your skin, man. What are they going to do?
5 Iron
I know
Frenzy,
what you're thinking.
Is that Jeff the Girl?
Is it?
Girl.
The singer?
Jason would know, I think.
I know what you're talking about, like Jeff the Girl, but I don't think so. I don't think they're the same. I know what you're talking about.
No, not the band. She was, I think, the bass player. I'm trying to think if I got the right band.
Yes,
I'm not sure.
You are.
Okay.
That's her alter ego name. Yeah, she was a saxophone. She played saxophone.
Gotcha.
There it is.
Yeah.
Man, I had a big ska phase.
So yeah, like I was in a Christian.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
I was about to say, yeah, dude, I did too. The W's.
Oh yeah.
OC Supertones. I'm all naming off Christian.
Real Big Fish.
Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. Real Big Fish. Mustard Plug.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it, man. I was into that for a while.
Pickles.
Skank and Pickles, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Wasn't that your friend's band?
Yep.
Skank and Pickles.
Yeah. Absolutely.
No. My friend Paul used to play with Mustard Plug.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I had a friend who had a band named Psychic Phone Whores that was a ska band.
Nice.
Psychic Phone Whores.
Yeah. Tim Osborne, sorry, buddy. I'm calling you out. I'm really calling my friends out today, aren't I? They're going to be listening to this being like, dude, what the hell, man? What are you doing?
Stop using my name.
No, man. Like his brother had his I don't exist, man. I'm going to get you followers. Where do we do our edits? We got to do like
copyrights to any of this stuff.
We sure don't.
Right, exactly.
Wait, did anybody drop an F-bomb yet? I'm
pretty sure.
Man, I'm loving this Jason and Egypt.
The delay is awesome, isn't it? It's making the podcast right now. Just so you know, this is the most entertaining part.
Absolutely.
It's actually hard for me to try time.
This, man, it's funny.
It is what it is.
Jason's working hard over there.
It's okay, man. It's working. It's okay.
It's down to about 2 or 3 seconds as opposed to that 4 or 5 it was before. So it's not quite as bad.
No, and you know what I think? I think, guys, honestly, guys, we've done pretty freaking well. Kind of putting our hands on this Riverside app and trying to figure the shit out. And like I said, I think it's probably going to throw all this stuff together anyways and take out the little crappy craps. So, I mean, I'm actually looking forward to seeing when it comes out. But yeah, dude, this delay thing, bro, we might want to catch you tomorrow too on in the hotel and see.
Yeah, we could do that too.
Checking in with Jason and check Jesse, and then we can edit that into this. This is day 2 of the C3, and we're gonna go ahead and check back in with Jason in Egypt just to see how he's doing. Jason, are you there?
Wow.
There you go. See, yeah.
Hey, it's
really?
a little bit quicker. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Well, no, I timed that one better.
See, you're speaking too soon.
I noticed that.
Hey, Chris, notice on your background screen, you got what looks like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, it's not coming through, but I tried to make this picture a little bit bigger, and it just says at the top, you can't resist finishing in West Philadelphia, born and raised.
On the playground.
The playground is where I spent most of my days.
Now we're going to be singing it all day
relaxing,
tomorrow.
all cool it all, shooting some b-ball
outside of school with a couple of guys.
Yeah, dude, thanks for that. Thank you very much for. You just can't.
In all honesty, I used to love that show, and I thought that show was
Me too, man.
groundbreaking.
Oh yeah.
It tackled a lot of good social issues,
didn't it? Didn't it?
Yep.
For the time,
really
right?
Yeah.
Yep.
It really did.
Yeah, I used to love that show.
We look back and we giggle and laugh at our Danny Tanners or our Kimmy Gibblers and Steve Urkels and stuff. But these guys, these were our. To me, I'm sorry, like they were my people. They would get those emotional episodes going, and little old Mark would be like, DJ Tanner got her heart broken. Be like, yo, Steve turned to Stefan. He drank some green shit and he turned into a sexy Steve. I mean,
Stefan, I forgot about that.
I want some green stuff, huh? Stefan.
The greatest things about those shows is it didn't matter what was going on. Any problem you had would be solved in a 30-minute episode.
30 minutes, yeah,
correct.
Yeah. Yep. Usually about 27, 60, something like that.
Yep.
And then they always did the risque ones, like like the sex talk,
the drugs.
It was like tonight on a very special episode of Blossom.
Yes,
that was actually really cool. I mean, like that was really good. That grabbed my. Did you see me? I was going for never mind, something down here, and like all of a sudden I stopped. I'm like, what's happening here? Like that was good. You nabbed my attention, nabber you. Yeah, like I totally remember that. Like on tonight's episode of blah blah blah, we tackled this. If you or somebody you know is in a family and is being abused, I mean, you know what I mean, like stuff
Right.
like that. Like it tackled real world stuff.
Yeah.
What happened to the goodness in people?
It was the first time that I can remember, like stuff in the '80s.
The internet, yeah.
Stuff in the '80s was more about like just being good and feeling good and excess and decadence. But like in the '90s, it seemed to like turn to more social related issues in the entertainment, and that's kind of what I appreciated about the whole time as well.
Yeah.
Like it's not all just about the American dream. Let's shine some light on the people that are less privileged than what we are and things like that.
Yeah. Show them.
Correct.
Bring them to light. Give them a voice.
Oh, yeah,
in a
absolutely.
sense. I loved it, man. Like one of my shows, and y'all can stop me if this. Actually, you know what? I can guarantee you probably didn't do this, guys. I'd get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Nope.
When I was like in middle school, to watch Saved by the Bell, just to watch it because it would come on 3 times. I loved that show that much.
Oh yeah,
loved it.
That was definitely one of my favorites.
And it wasn't like this. Not. It was the act. I look back on it now and I've watched it, and I mean, guys, sorry to the cast. Y'all did amazing at the time for what you were dealt, but I mean, I was such a simpleton, simple mind, get my attention with food and, cell phones and pizza delivered to the classroom and, your girls in bikini. You know what I just realized? And now that we're talking about Saved by the Bell, guys, I've got ADHD really bad, so I go on tangents. So that's why they call me Squirrel. Wow. So what was I? Oh yeah, I just realized Principal's name in Saved by the Bell was Belding. Belding. Bell goes ding. I'm
Bell.
Did y'all know that?
No.
Did y'all know that? Did y'all catch that? I'm 41 years old, and I just caught that.
Nah, I never caught that.
I was today years old.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, you went too close to your microphone. You know what happens when you get too close to your microphone with me, okay, Chris? Stop it.
Smelling pretty good.
After your escapades yesterday, I bet.
Oh goodness.
How's that going, man? How are you feeling today, by the way? Did
today is great.
Sorry,
today is just fun.
You should invest in dude wipes.
Yeah.
Dude wipes.
Already there.
Very good. Very good. Checking in with Jason out in Egypt once again. Hey, Jason.
There you go.
Who was your favorite Saved by the Bell character?
Hi, hey, how's it going? So yeah, I can hear you now. Saved by the Bell. I guess it'd have to be Zach. But I had a crush on all those girls, every single one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, they were.
Oh, yeah. No, I think every guy did. Yeah. But Zach, I think every guy wanted to be Zach. At one point in time, I kind of wanted to be, the muscular Slater, but that was very, very short lived. And everybody wanted that phone, like I said, and the cool car and the cool hair.
The show that got me.
What we got back there? Saved by the. Look at that. There you go.
In the 90s.
There it is, man.
Was the one? Oh yeah, I see that there. The Wonder Years. That's the show. I don't know when it came out. It might have been 92, 93. I don't know, but I remember seeing the very first one, and it just blew me away. I love that show, so I can watch it to this day. They have him on YouTube, and I'll just go on there and watch it. Fred Savage,
really
love that guy. Yeah, for sure. So, Wonder Years was one, but I remember.
No, come on, now, we all know.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, okay. Now you hear me. Okay, we all know you said Fred Savage, but we all know who your actual favorite character was.
Yeah, I don't know her actual name,
Winnie.
But Winnie, yeah, Winnie for sure. My first
crush.
Wait,
hold on. Let's leave it. Let's go ahead and leave it up to Chris. Chris has got this on lock. He's doing the internet stuff right now. So.
Wonder Years started in 1988.
Oh wow!
Okay. Let me see. I'll find her name in a minute. Y'all keep going. Yeah. So.
You're gonna
Danica McKellar. That is Winnie Cooper.
Yeah.
Danica McKellar. Oh, surprisingly, that show only ran from 88 to 93.
Really?
I thought it was a little bit longer than that. So
yeah, that makes sense. I mean, he literally was growing up as a teenager, and then I think it ended when they went to college or something like that. So that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Did y'all remember that rumor that Manson was in it?
No, I hadn't heard that.
That Brian Warner was
hearing that. I remember hearing that rumor.
It went around back in the day. Like I can't remember if there was he was the neighbor. Al, what was that little kid's name with the glasses?
Oh yes,
Jason,
I have heard this. I know.
What's the kid?
I don't remember. I know it's my favorite show of all time, but I don't remember. However, I know what you're talking about. Okay. You said that he was. I'm trying to look it up right now. Sorry, but yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
No, you're good. You're good. No, I just thought it was funny that. Hey, welcome. Let's see. Okay, guys. Hey. Everybody always asks this when somebody returns from the bathroom, but Chris, Eric, guys, I'm really sorry. You all look the same sometimes. Eric,
don't do it.
Did everything come out okay?
Don't do it.
I had to. Your boy said don't do it. Your boy said don't do it like 4 times, and I still did it. My bad.
No, you good.
Hey, but let's just do this. Number 1 and number 2.
I mean that was short lived, bud.
Yeah, no shit. I'd have been like, dude, if you were
that quick.
When I have a crap on deck, dude, it's going to take me at least 10 minutes.
What's that? A crap on deck?
I'm reading. There's a guy. His name was Josh Saviano, who played Paul Pfeffer.
Paul Pfeffer,
but he swears he's not Marilyn Manson. I guess he looks similar to Marilyn Manson, but it's
that was just a rumor.
Yeah. Marilyn Manson's real name is Brian Warner.
Yeah.
That's the guy that looked like that. People think
Marilyn Manson. That man, he did it. He's done a crap ton of booger sugar. Man. Did y'all see him in Sons of Anarchy? Did y'all ever watch that show?
Oh yeah,
well, it's not the 90s.
Favorite show.
Yeah, I remember his role in Sons.
He was rough. He was rough. It was a great show. I was watching a YouTube the other day, and this stupid. This is I say the other day, and now it could mean like 5 years ago, which it probably is 5 years ago.
More accurate.
There's this real biker. Yeah, that's probably more accurate. There's this real biker pulling up in a gas station, and there's this guy on a Honda Shadow. Sorry, Chris, I know that was your bike, bro.
Oh yeah.
My bad. That color of your bike was beautiful. That purple color, that was freaking sexy. But anyways, this dude had a SOA cut on that he bought online. Sons of and he was wearing it, riding a motorcycle. Like in California, I think you've got a death wish.
That's a no-no.
I don't care if you think there's no biker clubs around. Man, look, I used to ride with one. I hung around one. I can't really mention any names. I was in one. That one was okay, but still, dude, it can get really rough. And you do not want to cross one of these guys. Like if he went right up to the guy on the motorcycle and he said, "Take that thing the hell off."
Oh wow.
Absolutely.
and the dude like you could tell the dude was about to crap himself, and he straight up took it off. But like, yeah, I don't know where that came from. Yeah, that's why they call me Squirrel. Yeah, I should go by DJ Squirrel. I'm sure there's already one, right? DJ Squirrel, hit me up, bro. Can I have your name? Movies.
Oh, we're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to do a deep dive into John Candy one of these days.
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%.
I think a dive into some of these amazing actors that have left this world.
Yeah.
I think that'd be, we definitely have your John Candy, your Chris Farley, Richard Pryor. Is he? Yeah. He passed away, right? Yeah, he passed away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, just definitely have to go through
Belushi,
man. Like, if you guys aren't watching, if y'all are just listening, man. Like, so I've got like a what?
I said, don't tell them.
You've got the chip to tell you.
But like, I've got this little half-ass, whatever. What'd you say? What would you call it? I have a goatee. Well, that has a line.
Yeah.
Right? Some sort
it's
of
a
like
chin
goatee
strap to the goatee.
That boy said chin strap. That's exactly right. Yeah. They got these full beards, man. Okay, so looks like Chris is the longest one, and then y'all got some epic beards, man. And I think Jason, you got a nice little necky going on. It looks like. Yeah. And then E-Rock, you just doing that salt and pepper thing, and that's okay. That's okay. It looks good. It looks good. Y'all make it look good. That's what I mean. But like
white hairs, I wear them like a badge of honor.
There you go, man. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, they just
hard to see mine, but it's coming in. All that white's coming in.
Yeah. It's okay. Makes us who we are.
Yep. I'm good with it.
What I do want to mention before we do go is we started this podcast. These four guys just talking about this era of the 90s, just having fun with it and just enjoying it, reminiscing. I mentioned to the fellas, hey guys, and you guys be uncomfortable kind of like talking about your feelings, kind of embracing the awkward. See, even now, me trying to talk about it, there's kind of an awkwardness, you know what I'm saying? Especially with men. And I guess what I'm getting at is the men's mental health, focusing on men's mental health, that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to have a day where you're just not good and you feel drained, but you also got to make sure that you can pull yourself out of that. And if you can't, you've got to make sure that you have somebody to listen. If you don't feel like you do, you've got 988. That helpline is essential. And I just don't think that there's anything wrong with a man walking down the street crying because he's had a shit day. I mean, a lady can do it. A lady can sit in the park and cry. Why can't a guy sit down in the park and just unload by himself? Yeah. It's okay to do that, right? Right?
I agree.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So saying that, we're gonna be touching on some mental health stuff, some men's mental health on the C3 experience. We're gonna do delve in some hard topics, but we're gonna have a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of comedy, a lot of reminiscing, a lot of fun 90s stuff. But I'm gonna get into a little mental health towards the end of the show. So
for sure,
I think that you guys.
I think that what all four of us want, every listener and everybody that's watching, I think that what we want to leave with is let's try to normalize men reaching out to one another.
Exactly.
It's not okay. It's okay to not be okay, but reach out to somebody.
Exactly, dude. It's exactly right.
Yeah, and I'll even go in a step. We've got all socials. We got Twitter, we got Instagram, we got TikTok, we got Facebook, we got YouTube.
Yeah.
DM.
Reach out to all of us.
Email if y'all got something we don't know who you are. We don't know you from anybody else.
Exactly.
We can be that person. May not respond right away, but there's 4 of us here, and we're all on all of our socials. We'll reach out.
We're glad to help.
when we can.
100%.
We have our personal socials as well. If you can't find us on, I forgot about Jason in Egypt. Man. Let's let him chime in for a second. Let's let him chime in a little bit, brother, man. Go ahead, my man. Go ahead. What were you saying, dude?
No, I was just agreeing 100%. Reach out to any of us for sure. It doesn't matter what it is. We're all pretty easygoing folks, and we could just talk, even if you just need someone to listen. So absolutely, reach out on our pages. Reach out personally if you can find those, and we'll get it going for you for sure. I like it.
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. And honestly, if we're gonna I'm gonna certainly open up and let you guys know a little bit about my experiences with my own mental health, my own battles, and maybe that'll help some of our listeners kind of open up. Maybe email us, and maybe we can jump one of them on if they'd like to at the end of the show. But guys, if anybody out there does need anything, do reach out to one of us for sure. For sure. Yeah,
absolutely. Real quick, just our email is Cummins3podcast@gmail. It's CUMMINS, the number 3 podcast@gmail. You can always anonymously send an email to that, and we'll be there. We'll respond as soon as we get a chance.
Absolutely. Like I said, there are 4 brains here, 4 guys farting around. Or I should just leave it. Chris is farting around. Chris does a lot of farting.
Not tonight. No. I got it all out yesterday.
Guys, got anything else before we sign off? Chris, Jason, Eric? No?
Follow and share all our socials at C3 Parents.
Go ahead again, Eric.
He's saying follow our socials. We got, like I said before, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook page. We got TikTok. Everything's pretty much.
If you can't find us, let us know, and we'll figure out why you can't find us.
We'll tag on all of our socials on these videos.
Absolutely.
But we appreciate y'all watching and listening, or however you're hearing it and watching it, whether it's on YouTube, Facebook, our upcoming audio podcast. We really appreciate y'all checking us out, and please subscribe. Go to all of our socials, check them out, share it with your friends, leave a comment. Hey, if y'all got something you want to talk about, something something we haven't thought about, something coming from the 90s. Hey man, send a quick comment, and we'll try to bring it up in one of our upcoming shows.
Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. Fellas, it's been a pleasure. Really enjoyed this. This was fun.
Yeah. Great.
All right. Thanks. You guys have been listening to the C3 Experience. Thanks. We'll check you guys next week. Later.